Let's see the quick demo of inventory management system with I build from this new model, which is Qwen3 and 235 billion parameter. Okay, so like look like see, as of now just I build this application which is front end backend using that React and then Node.js. So let me test it how actually working. So let me add this new items. So here's the ability to add a new items, whatever that item. So let me add these items. So once I add this item, I'm able to see over there. Now let me refresh. I'm able to see that item is over there, right? And I want to sell it, that item, for example, as of now 30. So if I want to sell 25 item, okay, so let me add it over here and just complete to sales. So once you complete sales, it's asking to that customer name and also which item you want to sell it. So yeah, corresponding item you want to sell complete, so complete that, yeah, complete sale. And once sales item, if you refresh, so you are able to see the last item, no, remaining quantity will be 5 only, because that 25 items I have sold it. Okay, so this is the application I just built from this new model, which is using BS code and RU code extension. So yeah, that we will implement over here. So before that implementation, I'm especially recommend, if you first time visit my channel, so go to my channel, which is .NET Real World Example, right? And here I just made couple of sessions for this AI integration, like how to build any app to using AI. And last time also I just Qwen3, I think there is a one more session I just created last time, which is also was free. Qwen3 like 32 billion parameter, but at this time they are releasing new Qwen3 like 235 billion parameter. Okay, so yeah, before that actually you can also go through how we can integrate any any AI with the build any application. Okay, so yeah, let's moving to implementation. So let me open a VS code. So we have a VS code over here, and let me open any folder. So in here now see, I have just created one of that application, just simple application, React application, which have nothing. Just let me run and show it. Just a default template of that React application. So cd inventory, right, and just npm start. Just start this application and see what we have in this current application. Okay, now it's running and see nothing we have, just the first initial screen which have that this logo and this tag only, right? So now we have to implement over here. So how we can implement with this free? So for that there's a couple of extension actually you can use it. So one of that extension actually I'll just use for over here, this raw code. Okay, so for that if you already install the raw code actually, so just install that in this using this extension provider, and just install this. And once you install, you are able to see this new log options is over here in this extension method. You can just click it. Once you click it, now you are able to see over this settings, and in this settings you have to use open route, because in the open route we have that flexibility where I can get that free API key to get that particular model. Okay, so for that just let me open this route open route, right? So open route AI, this is a website. Okay, and in here simply you can just logged in, whatever logged in user, so you can logged in and go to that models and just search for Qwen3, right? And over here see, I have that free models over here, right? So which is also indicated it's free, so just select that. So once you selected and use we required actually that API key for that. So also you are able to see that input and output is a $0, right, which is it is free. So go to that API section, create a new API key, and whatever we have old one just delete that so that we can make it clear. And just create a new key and just test key, right, create that key and use that key, copy this key and go back to over here and simply choose your open route and here just paste it. Okay, so once you paste it, and also there's a section actually model, right? So in this model section you can just need to search that model. So what is that model? Qwen3 and Qwen3 not first, let Qwen, then Qwen3, then what about parameter model is 253, right? So 235 billion parameters, and choose this one which is indicate is free, right? So choose this, so simply choose that. Okay, and that's it, and save it and done. Okay, so once you're done, now you can select this section over here. There's a couple of section over there, right? So just section over here, like which models and which style you want to use. So if you want to write some code, and so you can use the code. If you want to debug, so you can debug. If you want to architect something, so you can architect. So I'll using that code, and here simply I'll just want, so build a inventory management system and that, and simply hit enter. Okay, now see, they are providing to-do list. What they will do, like set up the project structure, dependencies and all, everything they're trying to do. But yeah, I'll just using this. But yeah, one thing actually I observe, it is implementing backend API endpoint and all, right? So yeah, I think let me do that. Now see, just start this, this server.js and start the writing a code. So let me finish that their task, and then will come back. And also see, once one of the tasks actually completed, they set also is a green tick, and then next one whatever things they just try to start, like implement modern. So till so far actually they just implement everything like sales management and all front end, and then this trying to modern attractive UI and also let me improve that. Okay, now see, finally it's just build up like applications over here, and they see there's a couple of actually implement that's done, like they just created the server.js which is handle and mongodbs, right? And also they create a sales form, inventory list and the components, also modify that app.cs file, app.js file, right? Couple of modification actually he done. And also they asking to actually run this command to start this. So definitely actually the and operator will not work over here. So yeah, what I can do, simply I can just start this over here, like npm start. So yeah, it's already run, so I think I can just remove that, and then I can just control C, and then again start npm start. So would you like to, okay, I think this is running in here, so let me terminate that and then terminate here as well and run this. Okay, now my application got started. Okay, so once I run this application, so I'm getting some error, right? So it is just error just because actually I'm using then one of the package which is not actually installed in my in my project, right? So what I can do, ideally I can just add this package and that problem will solve. But what I'll do, I'll just ask to that that model, so that we can see like they are ability to resolve that issue or not. Okay, so simply I can just copy this, okay, and go back to our VS code, and here what I can do, I can simply ask to over here like, okay, could you, okay, so now I'm giving that one prompt over here. See, please fix this issue while run this app, and also if required please check that output console and fix accordingly. Okay, and simply I can just paste it over whatever that error I just found over here, and even see, and this running this terminal also we are getting same issues, right? So simply I can just hit enter. Okay, now see, it is just asking me to this two actions, like one is then install geox package, resolve this module not found issue, and also verify this run app. So I'll just simply approve that. Okay, now see, I'm getting this command, right? But this command actually little it won't work actually. So because they mentioned that AND operator, double AND operator, and that terminal actually not support that AND operator. So simply ideally you can just copy this, right, and paste it. But in here what I'll do, I can simply first go to that particular uh, over here, right, in this particular root directory, and then we trying to install that. Okay, so simply hit enter. Okay, now see, now my now I'm just moving to this particular directory and this package got installed. Okay, and I can just simply run this application npm run or npm start. So let me try to add a new items over here and see if I just add a new item. Now see, I am able to see that input, like what is the type, and then quantity would be something 30, price would be something 300, category something eyes, or supplier would be customer. Okay, and then once you try to add, now see, nothing is happening. That means it is not working properly. So let me see what is the issue. So if you just expand over here in the console output, right, so I can able to see there's a one error, like it is saying like whatever that API we trying to do, that API it's not working over here. So just because, see, there's two things over here. So if you go back to your applications, right, and if you go to the server.js file, so there's a dependency actually to the MongoDB. Okay, so currently we are using as a server, we are using a backend in our MongoDB, and then MongoDB it's trying to connect your local URI, like whatever that your inventory uh, env file. So you can just mention your MongoDB connections. So you have to install, or you have to keep it your MongoDB instance in your you know MongoDB actually in your local. So I have already that, and if you see, this is my connections, right, this is local hosted. And also if you see that connections, so let me see that connections, edit connections, and see, this is my connection string, right? So this connection URI actually you required. So using that actually you can integrate your, so first you install that MongoDB compass over here and setup, and then just mention over here, that is one thing. And another thing actually you have to do, see, this is server and this is front end and back end, two things, right? So also you have to run your server as well, right? So this server also, it is a node.js library, right? So you have to open. So first what you can need to do, simply go to that particular section, this is your section, and this file you have to run. So this file actually inside this src folder. So you can just run this server for using node src and using server, right, and hit enter. Once you hit enter, now see your your backend app actually running on this port, right, 5000. Okay, and once your 5000 port is run now, so now let me test now after running our backend app. So here my application running, and we can check our MongoDB as well. So as of now we don't have anything over there, right, for that particular over here. So what I can do, I can just add a new items over here freshly. So using the ice cream, quantity would be 30, price something 50, right, category something ice, and customer. Okay, and then once you add the item, now item is got added over here, and same things we can check it over here. So simply I can refresh my DB of MongoDB and see this new DB got created. And once you expand that and see the item collection, and in this item collections I can able to see these new items is over there, right, whatever items. And if I just refresh, now see, if I just refresh, so item will be persisted just because of DB is available, right? So now if item is available, so let me test to this this sales system as well. So let me, so see, once you get add new item, so I'm able to see that items and select this item, right? And after this selection this item, so what I can do, I can just try to add some name, for example any name. Okay, and it's optional, and item would be sale something 15. Okay, because 20 was a quantity, right, so 15 I'm trying to sales. And once you add, now see, I'm just add, but it is just adding over here, right? So it's nothing is over there, right, because uh, till now just adding in memory only, right, if it is not posted. Okay, so how we can post it this cells, so simply I can click this complete cells and just choose that items. I just set this item and complete cells, and now you're able to see this sales record successfully. And okay, so once you, okay, and if you see, it is just quantity is 30, and once I refresh, now see it's got changed, right? Quantity would be 15 only, right? So yeah, that means 15 I just sold. And also if you over here, if I just refresh, so now once you refresh, now see this new connection is created, which is sales, and whatever sales I just sales over here in this item section, see I'm just expand that. So sales quantity would be of 15 and price would be this, right? So whatever sales I just sold it over here, this particular customer, and this is total amount, it just got sold over here. So it means it's completely working fine, but there is a more things actually you can just implement over here as you want using this model. But yeah, as of now this model is perfectly working fine with this front end and back end without any issues. Yeah, there's a couple of things like might be required this, fixing those things and all, so that we need. But yeah, apart from this, I think I'm good with that for that performance perspective, or as of now also it is a free, so that's a good things. Okay, so yeah, that's all, and thank you, have a nice day, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.